What if I told you that Donald Trump was the reincarnation of Nero? Yeah, that Nero, ancient Rome. Hi, I'm Deborah Lupien, spiritual teacher, author, and voice of the Akashic Records. Some months back, I started getting these visual flashes of President Trump. He was dressed like an ancient Roman with a laurel wreath on his head. Then I saw flames behind him while he stood there laughing like a madman. What is that about? I asked my guides, are you trying to tell me that Trump is the reincarnation of Nero? No, not Nero, but it was a clue. So, following the breadcrumbs, I inquired whether Trump was a player in ancient Rome. Yes, in fact, he was. So, next logical question for me, was he Julius Caesar? Nope, not Caesar. Turns out he was Brutus, the one that Shakespeare memorialized as the friend who betrayed Caesar and stabbed him on the Ides of March. Wow, that opens up a whole can of worms because obviously there's some greater lesson at play here. I know based upon experience that it's none of our business about other people's past lives. So my guides would not have been bringing this up unless there was a really good reason. So let the investigation begin. As I inquired, it turns out that there's more than one person presently incarnated who was involved in Caesar's death. And each of these individuals has some huge unresolved karma of their own involving death. And death karma tends to be more powerful than any other. Then, when you add in greed, betrayal, lust for power, avarice, and whatever else they were up to, that's a potent stew of karmic energy. Something for us to learn, right? So then I ask, well, if Trump is Brutus, is Caesar presently incarnated? And what about others who were involved in his death? I learned that there are 4 individuals from that time whose names you would probably recognize. Their souls are all linked until this karma is resolved. Now, each one of them had the opportunity to make better and more empowered choices in this lifetime as well as the interceding ones, but based upon public reporting of their activities in this lifetime, it's clear that they're choosing to stay stuck in this repeating pattern of the past. Karma and their choices led them all back into each other's orbits, providing ample opportunity for resolution. But they're all continuing to make those same choices over and over. They are indeed stuck in this repeating pattern of karma. And they will continue being stuck lifetime after lifetime until somebody breaks out of that and starts making better, more empowered choices. Now, if you follow politics, the identity of Caesar is going to make perfect sense to you. Because it turns out Vladimir Putin is the reincarnation of Julius Caesar. Wow, big light bulb. The connection between Trump and Putin suddenly makes a whole much more sense than it did before. So here we have Putin exacting his revenge for the betrayal of the senators, thoroughly enjoying pulling the strings as the puppet master of Trump and the other lackeys. He still displays that same lust for power, influence, and wealth that he embodied as Caesar. How many lifetimes? And yet he's still playing out this old narrative along with the other players in the story. And of course, that karmic connection drew them all together so that they would meet and connect and have the opportunity for resolution in this lifetime. But again, they're choosing different. So now we come to the crux of the lesson. Karma is going to play out in each of our lives on a daily basis. We're being called in this time to step up to a higher level of consciousness, to be more mindful in our choices as we resolve layer upon layer of old karma that then will free us up to be more than we've ever been before. Now, I've been doing this long enough to know that when something like this comes along, it's an invitation for expansion, which is where you come in. Does this information give you a better understanding of karma? Does it bring up questions for you? Please let me know in the comments. And if there's enough interest, I can host a live stream so that we can discuss it further. That would be fascinating. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching. This is Deborah Lupien, voice of the Akashic Records. See you soon. Bye.